the room. Yeah. One item you definitely want to add to your party checklist is king cake. The flaky pastry, sticky icing, the explosion of sprinkles. It all screams Mardi Gras.
It's always a great time, right? But did you know the classic New Orleans cake was born from a much tamer French version, Lisa? It is true. So French Gourmet Bakery right here in Houston has kept the tradition, baking up both versions of the seasonal cake for years. And our very own Mel Camp went inside to see how the two versions stack up.
The French Gourmet Bakery is Cathay Granello's go-to for king cakes.
I'm from New Orleans originally.
Oh, well, then you know.
I've lived here 45 years, though, but I still celebrate all the traditions.
And what's better than one king cake?
You've got both of the king cakes.
Yes. My favorite's this one.
Not your regular king cake, or so you might think. That depends on what century you're from.
We make two kinds. One is a New Orleans style, which people are usually very familiar with, but we also make a galette de roi, which is a French style, a traditional French style. It was started in the 1700s in France, and then the New Orleans people sort of borrowed the idea, but they don't do the same kind of dough at all. They don't. It's a completely different kind of cake.
That's right. This very different looking king cake, the galette de roi, is the ancestor of this Mardi Gras king cake that most of us born in this century or last are more familiar with. Carrying tradition through generations is something baker Patrice Raymond, his wife Mary, and their daughter Laura know all about.
It's an honor to be a part of this business. You know, my parents started it. My dad was an immigrant from France, and to be able to carry on the tradition is just really an honor. So I'm excited. And I have a little daughter, and she's 3.5, so hopefully she'll be the next generation.
Patrice, how many of these have you made over the years?
Well, I made 100 or so far this year, so.
Patrice may have lost count, but we can safely guess he's made thousands of galette de roi. This year marks 50 years for the family business.
What do you sell more of? The traditional king cakes or the
New Orleans?
The New Orleans.
Because so many people are from New Orleans here, and it's so well known.
While these two cakes look and taste very different to each other, the tradition is very much the same. You hide a baby, or back in the 16th century in France, it was likely a bean, and the person who gets the favour in their slice of cake is king or queen for the day.
And then they are supposed to buy the cake the next celebration. And so that's kind of the tradition that started.
This traditional French king cake uses puff pastry, which Patrice makes using 100% butter only, no margarine or shortenings. An almond cream paste is swirled between two circles of the puff pastry.
The almond cream is like a blend of custard and almond paste, and it has a little bit of rum in there. That's the secret sauce.
Voila! Well, wait, there's another step or two.
When it's baked, the puff pastry rises, and that gives it that really nice flaky texture.
Wow. You all make it the best. Thank you.
The king of the king cake.
Oh my goodness. Okay. Well,
I mean,
we've been eating during the entire story. Well, French Gourmet Bakery was kind enough to bring us both versions. So here's the traditional version many of us know and love, right? But also this French version. And I got to tell you, Lisa, the rum is coming through.
Really?
It is that custard on the inside is so nice.
And beautiful.
You also have a vegan version.
Yes, I am vegan. I don't do eggs or any dairy or any animal products. So Cinnaholic in the Galleria area made this one special. But
that's beautiful.
Yes, they do all their dairy-free stuff there. We have a Cinnaholic near my home in Sugar Land too. So I know this place well. This hits the spot.
Isn't Cinnaholic the place that Mark Cuban on Shark Tank invested in?
Yes, exactly. And the first location was in Pearland, and then they did awesome business there, so they've opened up other locations.
You're kidding.
Oh yeah.
Well, it
I'm
looks really good.
How does it? Because it's fantastic. It's so good. I mean, it's Mardi Gras. The calories don't count right now.
That's right.
Not till after Fat Tuesday.
That's right. You only live once. By the way, Douglas and Maggie are the owners of Cinnaholic right here, and that's next on my list. list to try. We got a lot of work to do right here, Lisa.
I know. Is it my turn to read?
Good
Oh,
stuff.
it is. I just took a
Oh,
bite.
and your mouth is full. That's okay. We'll wait.
This is
no,
what I
I'm
do.
Kidding.
This is
I'm
what I
kidding.
do.
Hey, listen,
Also-
by the way, you can get the French style at a few bakeries around town. You can. So this version exists in and around the Houston area, but if you would like to try the one from French Gourmet Bakery, they are located in River Oaks on Westheimer between Shepherd and Kirby.
Fantastic.
Yeah,
So good.
Good stuff.